Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's play some more Hegemony III Clash of the Ancients as the city-state of Rhegion. So, what are we up to? Well, we just took out the Crotoniates. They were a faction that I was at war with for quite a while actually, so we were able to annihilate them downright. They've been destroyed, they've been annihilated, they no longer exist. So, what are we going to do now? Well, the next big enemy is going to be the Brutii. They're actually up here, and they are an Oscan-speaking people. So, let's try and get all of our armies and stuff together. Ooh, I can upgrade some of my capital cities and some of my native cities. That's good. Give me just a second on that notification there. Medma. Oh yeah, let's check out. Did we ever build that library here? I hope we did. We can even get a library too, which I find to be very much worth it. Let's go ahead and check out my skill points research. So I get 54 per week, which is, I guess, kind of helpful. I mean, it really is not that much. I kind of do need more. So we have a rebel force somewhere, huh? Where are they? Rebel Peltists of Apristum. Oh, they're up here. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, I have hoplite troops to deal with them, so I guess that issue is resolved. Let's actually go ahead and bump up that recruitment rate. I need troops here because this place has a very important building, which is the barracks. So the barracks allows me to build 2 units. One is the Greek heavy hoplites, better equipped and trained than regular hoplites. Heavy hoplites wear formidable bronze armor and carry their namesake hoplon shield. While slow to move on the battlefield, once in position, a heavy hoplite battle line can withstand all but the strongest enemy charge. And then we can actually also get Hysaspists, who are elite heavy infantry shield bearers of their ruling king. Hysaspists, they usually have shields and swords, and usually bronze armor too. We have not researched the phalangites yet. So that's the phalanx, that's the Greek phalanx. Around the time of Alexander the Great. So we'll have to wait for a little while, we'll have to be patient. We're gonna engage the enemy here. Cool. City secure. We have our eastern army, and then we have the western army over here. Looks like those guys are fine as well. We should give them, if they don't have an engineer already, we should give them one. Ooh, they have an engineer 3. It's even better. I actually only have, wow, I have peltists up here. I don't even have actual hoplite troops. Let's go ahead and send some hoplites up that way. I like three brigades per hoplite army. 3 hoplite brigades per army. Greetings from Pristum. Our brooding overlords have proven themselves incapable of rooming, bringing only starvation and poverty to our people. They want food. 300 food for their loyalty. Sure, I'll take it, man, if you say so. Kick ass. Wow, this is a rich place. Cool. Now, I do imagine that the Brudians are not going to be happy about this. Potentially, there will be war. I mean, I'm not really concerned about them, though. So if they want war, they can get it. Let's see here. So this city needs... let's see. Let's give them some food. Ooh, wow, we are spending quite a bit of money, aren't we? Shit. We have troops here, though. What are we making from here? We have walls and a deep water fishery. I'm not going to worry about the fishery, actually. I'm going to worry about... what would be a good place to build here? Recruitment rate, max recruits. Recruitment rate plus 20%, max recruits plus 20%. Now, Pristum could be good for, like, a central recruitment location. That would not be a bad idea. Stone walls might be nice too. Making it like some sort of fortification, right? Before we push into this territory, just making it well fortified might not be a bad idea. The food production I don't think is necessary. Or just a market, just making some more money would not be a bad idea. The watchtowers would be nice. Barracks would be cool, heavy infantry training, but we already have one in Croton, so I don't need it. An arena would be nice. 15 faction morale, city simulation. Let's go ahead and do that, I suppose. Actually, I will send these hoplites there. I have 2 hoplite regiments in the east. I can even recruit more. I can recruit more hoplites from here. And actually, I think I will do that. Let's get 1 more. So we have 2 and 2. Okay. Independent Vineyard. Really? Who's up here? Kremisa. Medma? Oh, troops from Medma are marching out of the city. Medma. Down here we got rebels. That's not great because I actually don't have any troops to meet them. Let's get some mounted javelineers, I suppose. Hopefully they can do a good job. I do some, you know, some manpower for some mounted javelineers. So let's see, I got a supply line from here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that then. They say we don't need it. We don't need it. Pretty cool. Okay, so I have a lot of cities. Is that what you're telling me? Pretty sweet. What is the Crotonian city controlled by Rhegion? Oh, so it was Crotonian. That's pretty cool. A lot of troops here. Hoplites are still moving up north. And let's go deal with these guys. What's their battle stance? Change stance is just range support, so I think they do. I think they just skirmish. I think that's just what they do. Okay, so we do have an enemy. We're at war with Sybaris, so the Lucani might be up here. The Brutii might be over here. I know the Sybaris are way up here, I think in Castiglione. So what is in Kremisa? I should build a ship and I should go find out. What am I spending so much money on? Jesus. Cities, camps, and bridges, and supply lines and units. Actually, units are my most expensive. Troops in Locris, troops in Calonia. Okay. Looks like we're gonna take some casualties from those spearmen. So let's go ahead and withdraw. Ooh, Medma does have some resources for some troops though. So that's cool. I really don't have any soldiers over here. Shit. I might just recruit some hoplites then in that case, and we'll just keep some hoplites around to garrison this area. I think that's the best thing to do. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys then. They're not going to be too useful. I'll go ahead and just get rid of them. They are a quick reaction force, but the Greeks were never renowned for their cavalry, so. Excellent, excellent. Make a lot of resources from here, I know that much. These are very rich cities. Cool, looks like more companion troops. Wooden walls, Sapponian visuals. Preventing rebellions. Medma is a circus. Colosseum there is very expensive. Monument 2. Whoopsies. Sorry about that. God, you have no idea how often that happens. Wow. Wow, we just upgraded both our capital city and Polisi and our other city here of Taurania. Those are our like local cities. You know, those belong to us. We have 7 troops facing off against 17. Hoplites will win, no doubt. We have 5,000 gold. That would be buckets of ducats. We've got a pretty powerful army here in the west. I got a viewer in the YouTube chat, James Whitney. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Very, very happy to see you. Rebellion in Scoletium. It's up here, isn't it? Scoletium. Let's go ahead and send up some companions up there. I could expand that city. Skeletium. God damn it. Already troops are revolted? Fuck me. Man, come on. It was just at like 56 rebellion. How the hell did it rise up so quickly? Jesus. Oh, yeah. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just doing some streaming, you know? You know how it is. So I do want to advance on Cremisa. I do want to do that. I do want to attack the Broody Eye as well. I'm still working on this colonization tech. I'm trying to get there. Colonia now has unrest. That's great. These are rebel hoplites to Skeletium. Let's see, who do I have here? Is there a governor there? Okay, what's up with the Broodians? The Broodians want wood. What? I don't have enough wood to give them? Bullshit. Gather wood in Rhegion. Oh, wow. I gotta get it here. I only have 15 days to do that? Oh, dear. That's not gonna work out very well, is it? Where are those rebels going? What are they doing? That's weird. Whoa. I have a livestock farm that I'm not using there? Holy shit, I didn't know that. We should capture that. I didn't know that was there. What? They built a camp here, you bastards? Is that what they do? Raider? Okay, so if you don't deal with raiders, they just build camps in your territory. Cool. Interesting enough, I suppose. I don't really need a camp there, so I'll just have to kill the raiders and deal with that a little later. Supply lines cut by a hostile camp. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, if I had the wood to give you, I would do it, but I guess I don't have the wood. So, sorry, Broody Eye. Sucks for you, man. Let's see here. Do I have any, No, I don't have any workers here. Rebellion here. I'm already giving them so much food, dude. Come on, what do you want me to do? Hoplites versus companion infantry. We already know who's gonna win that. Okay, so we're gonna take out those rebels. I do want to go after that city, Clumpedia. These places have nowhere to stockpile, apparently. Even though there's plenty of places that need, you know, food and gold. They are rated though, so that makes a good deal of sense. God, I have a significant military garrison in these areas. Jesus. Let's actually demolish that. Let's find some workers. Maybe a little later. Son of a bitch. Fucking Colonia, dude. Oh my god. Okay, so the Lucani are less... the Lucani are less, I guess, hostile towards me now, so that's good to know. Do I have troops here? Let's go deal with these guys, I guess. God, dude, I'm telling you, the rebels, like, they're just spawning up everywhere, and it's fucking really annoying. Really annoying. You would not believe. Oh, whatever though. As long as they don't like take any cities or anything like that, that's fine. I mean, when they raid my supply lines and stuff, yeah, I get pretty pissed, but it's not the end of the game, so. In fact, Locris actually just might be secure in general if I don't tax them so much. They have a lot of men now, which is good. I'm happy about that. I guess the walls maybe do help. Let me check. Military, circus, native faction, hostility, hostages. What? These walls didn't do a damn thing for the garrison. Son of a bitch. That makes me mad. This is an unconnected resource building? Is that so? Nowhere to stockpile. These are, this is money, man. What do you mean you don't have any place to stockpile? I wonder if you can only hold a certain amount of money. That would be interesting. I'm not sure if that makes a lot of sense, but that might be true. I think it actually might be true. Do I have any troops anywhere else over here? I have hostages. I don't have any troops per se. I have one regiment in Medma. I did have some in Locris, which is this regiment here. So let's go ahead and send them back. So from what it looks like, I'm keeping troops in just about every city that I've captured. How's my skill points generation? It's not bad. We need to get colonization. We just need to like rush for that. If I had known how important it was, I would have done that a while ago. I was just unaware of how freaking important that thing actually is. We have a lot of wood, a lot of food. Mercenary post might be nice. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. We could upgrade some of these cities. I don't want to upgrade cities that aren't of my culture yet. I don't want to do that just yet. I gotta hold off on that. Protestum, the city is a population growth. And I do want to train some more troops from here eventually. Probably, actually, I might get some Hysaspists. It looks like the Hysaspists are more expensive. Oh, hell yeah, they are. Melee attack of 250. Greek heavy hoplites only have a melee attack of 150. Missile defense is 85 on those guys. For the Hysaspist, it's only 80. Charge strength is 80. For the hoplites, it's obviously only 30. Charge block is actually, I think, better on the hoplites for sure. Defense is 400 on the Hysaspists. It's actually the same for the Greek heavy hoplites as well. They move a little faster, not too bad. The view range, they actually have a better view range than the hoplites as well. Cool, so we'll have to use them to good advantage. I do have a fairly sizable realm, though. I mean, you can actually, you know, by this map scale, you can actually kind of tell how big it is. How many cities do we have? I got 11 cities. Holy shit, the Brudii have 12. They're actually a lot more powerful than me, though, damn. Well, not too bad. They have 11 cities, yeah, it's not too bad. The Sybaris, will you accept a truce? You probably will, huh? Yeah, they're paying me 26 ducats a month. I would like to attack them sometime in the future. Can I get some Greek scouts? Let's go ahead and send out a scouting regiment. I want to go see what's up here. Let's see, these men need food. Sort of. Huge army right there in Turina. Jesus. An army there and then an army here. Four hoplite regiments actually are over here, so that's a lot. So I've got some scouts and I want to go see what is over here. It looks like most of this territory is actually independent. I think it's Crotoniate territory, but the Crotoniates never took it over. Holy shit, check that out. Cremisa. According to legend, Cremisa was founded by the Greek hero Philistides. 5 regiments of mounted javelineers, 425 wall strength, 100 garrison, 800 food, 1100 wood. Holy God. Check that shit out. Oh, wow. Attributes, food consumption, tax output, mine output. Damn, those guys are rich. This would be awesome to hold. Cremisa is a very, very rich city. Jesus. That might be something to do. That might be something to do. My scouts can be saboteurs. That's pretty cool. Melee damage plus 20 flooded marsh movement. These scouts move pretty quick. That's kind of cool. Okay, so that might be, that's definitely a city to try and attack. Let me see what's up with the Brudii. I want to come see what's over here. I probably should have gotten scouts maybe a little earlier, but what can I do? I mean, I've got a large army. It's like you know, this isn't chump change. You know, this is a pretty formidable force. And I have a lot of manpower and a lot of resources now. So, you know, I don't think anybody's gonna mess with me lightly. I want to make sure I can upgrade most of my resource production along the Empire. I want to make sure that's done. Because when it comes to winter, I need to be able to make you know, a lot of food, and I need to be able to do that. Okay, so what is over here? Let's see. This is the Rhegion. I almost for certain know they have a city here. Let's see what else is over here. Damn. Yeah, they've upgraded all of this here. These are all upgraded. They got increased worker capacity. They have mines, livestock farms, a vineyard here. They're gonna have a lot of money. So if they have mercenaries, they're gonna have a tough time with this. Wow, no city. Check that out. No city over here so far. Where are the Lucani? That's what I don't know. They might be in Castiglione. Actually, that would make a lot of sense to me. Should I recruit a ship? Possibly. Some ships would be cool. I'm making 19 ducats a week. I have a farm that doesn't have any workers. Okay, I didn't know that. Let's go and put some workers in there. And I actually do have... That's a livestock farm as well with absolutely no workers in it. Okay, so we discovered Consentia. Cool. Or killed the Greek invader Alexander of Epirus. That's right, so that was Pyrrhus of Epirus' son. Alexander of Epirus, yeah, he actually wanted to expand here in Italy, and actually they beat him at Consentia, the Latins. The Latins beat him at Consentia. Alexander of Epirus. Well, that's also kind of interesting because Alexander the Great, his mother was actually Epirate. So I wonder if they're talking about Alexander the Great. I don't remember him having any campaigns in Italy, though. I don't think he ever did. He meant to, but he didn't live long enough for it. What is this place? Holy shit. Light Pilum Swordsman. Check this out, guys. Clampedia, 2,500 stone wall fortification, 90 garrison, 210 morale, 800 food, 1,100 wood, 122 troops. What in the living God? How am I supposed to siege that down? They have a heavy infantry barracks and a stables. Stone walls. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. What the hell are we gonna do about that? Wow, I don't even know. That's gonna be interesting, man. That's gonna take a that's gonna take some manpower to siege down. I might not be able to siege that down ever. Holy shit. That's gonna be something. That is gonna be something. 2,500 garrison. You know how long we would have to starve them out for? Forever. They got light Pilum swordsmen and they have heavy hoplites. The light Pilum swordsmen, so the Pilum obviously were Latin weapons. Modestly equipped soldiers who fight in the front line with short swords, shield, and multiple javelins called pila. Swordsmen are faster, more flexible, and less reliant on staying in formation than the equivalent hoplites. Interesting. So that makes me think that the light Pilum swordsmen were actually, they're modeled after the Roman hastati. But I don't know why they call them light Pilum swordsmen. That's weird. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break here. It's week 239 in the game, and yeah, we'll go to war with some people. You know, eventually, hopefully, we can colonize some stuff. We're not too far away from having the colonization tech, so that's gonna be nice. And yeah, that's gonna be cool. All right, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon.